All right, before you start, you're going to need to fill out your hypothesis. So it says, based on the types of gum your group chose, which gum do you think has the most sugar? Which has the least amount of sugar? So you will need to make a prediction based on the 4 gums that I just showed you. Now we will start collecting our data. So I'm going to start with Hubba Bubba Strawberry Watermelon Bubble Gum. So you will need to write that down on your paper. So I'm going to weigh the mass of the empty cup first, so we can fill in that on our data table. Before we do that, we need to tare the scale to 0. All right, now the cup. The mass that you're going to record is 2.351. Go ahead and add that all the way down on your table. I'm going to take the first type of gum, which is the Hubba Bubba gum, and I'm going to place it in the cup and take the mass. It's 10.253. Record that on your data table. Now, in order to do that calculation, you are going to do 10.253 minus 2.351. Go ahead and do that calculation now. Okay, in order for you to get the mass of the unchewed gum, you will need to subtract the mass of the cup from the unchewed gum. All right, go ahead and do that in your calculator. You should get 7.902 as your answer. Now we will chew the Hubba Bubba gum for 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I will set my timer. Alright, I just chewed the gum for 5 minutes, and now I'm going to place it inside the cup. And I'm going to weigh it. Alright, record that number on the section that says mass of cup plus chewed gum. The number is 5.456. So that is the mass of the cup and the chewed gum. To calculate the mass of the chewed gum, we are going to have to take the mass of the cup plus the chewed gum minus the mass of the cup. So go ahead and do that calculation now. The number that you should have gotten for the mass of the chewed gum is 3.105. Now we will calculate the mass of sugar. So if you look at the top left of your table, we need to take the mass of the unchewed gum, which is 7.902, minus the mass of the chewed gum, which is 3.105. So go ahead and do that in your calculator now. You should have gotten the mass of your dissolved sugar to be 4.797. Now we're going to do the exact same thing for the Sour Patch Kid, the Vibe Gum, and the Mentos Gum. So here's the lab, and here's all the data you should have had on your data table. What you would do now is you'd go through and you'd fill out the answers to all the questions, show work for the mass to mole calculation of one gum, and then the rest you could just put in your calculator. Then you would show moles to molecules, just show work for one, and then you can put the rest in your calculator. And then you want to show the whole step from a mass to a molecule in one step or 2 steps. Then you would answer this question as your conclusion. And that's it.